welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to do a much requested, long overdue eyelash lashify video. It's finally here. Sorry it's so overdue, you have no idea. The reason it is overdue, okay, is because this literally takes me 5 minutes, and I do it when I have 5 minutes like at nap time or some time because I have 2 little kids. So literally it takes me 5 minutes and I'm just rushing and just getting it done. And my eyelashes are back on for the week. They last me over a week. Yes, they do. So that is why I had to find the time to finally sit down and talk you guys through this, obviously. So I'm gonna get you completely set up. This video is kind of for beginners and also for people who have done this for a long time, because I have some tips and tricks for you because I have used these for over a year. So trust me, I know how to get these bad boys to last for, yes, weeks. I like to freshen them up about every week or so, but could for sure definitely get them to last for more than a week, even 2 weeks. Okay, so let's dive right in. I obviously just finished my lashes, but I will rewind and show you guys how I do this step by step. But before that, let me kind of dive in and show you what comes in the Lashify kit when you first get it. So this is a Lashify kit. You open up and you have your 2 lashes that you chose. I chose this C, which means curl. There's like B for bold, there's fluffies, there's a few different ones. I always do the C for curl, and then you get to choose your 2 different lengths. After you buy your kit, you can choose all different types of curls that you want and different lengths, but for your first kit to get you started, it comes with 2 sets of lashes, and then these are the individual clusters that you'll be putting on yourself. This is the Whisper Light Glue. You have black and white. The black side is stronger than the white glue. This is your fusing wand, which you will use to fuse the lashes together with the glue. And then this is kind of like a waterproof sealant for after. I have upgraded a few things in this kit because I've been doing it for so long. So I will let you know what I'm not using in here that I have upgraded, but you can definitely use the glue and everything that's in here to get you started. But I'm gonna give you some tips and tricks of how to make them last even longer. Okay, so after you decide and you like your kit, I have a subscription box. It comes like this, and this is what it looks like inside. They have the nice kind of seal there, which is super cute. So inside I have all of my lashes. So they come in packages like this. The lashes are inside sealed in a box, as you can see. So nice and sanitary, everything's in there. So that's how it comes to you after you already have the Lashify kit, which comes with the glue and everything you need, and then every month or week you can get lashes sent to your house. Okay, so if you'd like to see how I do these beautiful lashes, then let's get started. So I already did this like I told you, and then now I'm gonna show you how to do it on this side. So I'm going to be showing you like my lash map, as they call it. What that means is just basically you wanna, before you do it, you wanna kind of map out what size you're gonna be using and where. So I'm going to be using, I like to use the C ones, and what that means is curl. This is C16, which is one of the longer ones. I'm gonna use C14 and C12. Shorter obviously in the middle towards your nose, and then longer as you get out, or you can do it however you want. But I'm gonna share with you what I did on this side, and I'm gonna obviously do the same on this side. So I'm gonna be doing, I like to use 4 lashes like on my first layer, and I leave a little bit of a gap on purpose in between each one, so I'm not gonna put them perfectly like that. I'm gonna leave a little gap, and then I'm going to layer my next layer, 1, 2, and then 3, 2 or 3, I forget, but I'll show you as I go, to kind of bond those 2 edges together. If you just kind of push them all together and you do one layer, I've learned that they don't stay on as long. So if you kind of just separate them a tad, sorry, I don't know how else to explain this to you than just showing you with my fingers. So if you kind of just separate them a little bit and then place that next layer of another one on top of it in the middle, and it bonds those, like it bonds them two together and it gets rid of that gap, it really helps the longevity of your lashes staying on, and the layering looks amazing. I love it. I think they look more two-dimensional when you layer or stack. That's what they call it. That's what Lashify calls it, when you stack them. That means you're doing like one layer and then another layer on top of it. The lash glue, this is the one that comes in the kit. They have the black side and then the white side. The black side is obviously stronger. I honestly I don't think I've even touched the white side. I've been doing this for so long, I've gone through a lot of tubes of glue, but I'm not gonna be using that glue today. I have upgraded, and this is the Bondage with Charcoal Flex glue, stronger glue. It stays on longer. So this is the glue that comes with the kit. It's called Whisper Light Flexible Bond. I kind of do both, depending, but this one lasts a little bit longer, so I have upgraded to that. So I'm gonna start with that. The only thing that is not from Lashify that I use are these little super sharp tweezers, as you can see. You'll see me use them, and what I kind of do is just get in there and separate them, but we'll go on to that. I just wanted to show you that's the only thing in here that is not from Lashify. So I'm just kind of gonna shake it up, and let's zoom on in. Okay, so I zoomed you all in. Hope you can see. Okay, so you see, these are my regular lashes. And then there's the amazing Lashify lashes. So I'm just gonna take this Bondage with Charcoal Flex glue, and I'm going to do, I'm going to put it on the roots of my lashes. You don't wanna saturate your entire lash. You just wanna try to get the roots if you can. And I'm just gonna put that on first. You definitely have some play time. This is not like super glue. So once you put it on, you have some time. So don't freak out like, oh my God, I need to shove those lashes on there. So this is what this tip looks like. It's kind of like a really sharp, sorry, there's like a glob at the bottom there. It's a really fine tip, like mascara tip. So I'm just gonna apply it to the base like that. And I kind of use the corner, like the edge, to get under here, and then also like under like that. So I'm trying my best to just get on the base, and then over here where they're like really short, I kind of just do the whole thing. Okay, so as you can see, like that is not perfect, but you just want a little bit. You don't want too much glue. So can you see? So now I'm gonna take the tweezers, and I'm gonna start with, I'm gonna do my first 3 with my C14s. So I'm just gonna take off an individual one, like that. Here we go. So now I'm just gonna put it on the corner here. There you go. See how quickly and easy that just stuck? It's like a magnet. So now I'm going to kind of build it over, but I'm going to leave a little bit of a gap, just a tad. See how easy that is? Honestly, it is the easiest thing. So I'm just gonna take another one. I kind of like, and you don't want to put it on your waterline. I kind of start on my waterline and then pull up, as you saw. So see how they're not on my waterline, they're at the root of my lash. And then, sorry, my phone's going on. And then I'm going to taper it down, and now I'm gonna use the C12, which is the shorter one, on the inner corner. And I'm leaving some space, as you can see. Okay. So I have 1, 2, 3 C14s and then a 12. And now I'm going to turn this over like this. and I am going to fuse at the root, which means just bond it together like that. Well, I mean, how simple is that? This honestly takes me 5 minutes once a week. If you are going and sitting in a lash chair to get extensions for 2 hours, I mean, who has time for that? I literally schedule that myself when my babies are asleep. Take 5 minutes after I get out of the shower once a week. Isn't that crazy? So you obviously want clean lashes. Okay, so that is the first layer. So there we go. That's what it looks like right now. Now I'm going to, in between those, so I have 4 on. Go back to this little situation. So now I have 4 on. I'm going to put 1, 2, 3 in between those gaps to stack. And I'm going to use 2 of the longer ones, the C16s. And then I'm going to use 1 of the 12, again, the smaller one. But before that, I'm going to get a little bit more glue. And I'm just gonna put glue on where I'm gonna put them. So in the middle of those lashes, where I have those lashes. So just a little bit right there. And I'm actually putting glue on top of the ends of those 2 lashes that I just did, like right there, if that makes sense. And just a little bit, like honestly, this glue is not like super glue, so please don't be scared. When I got this, I was honestly terrified. I thought this stuff was like super glue, and I was like not gonna be able to get these off. They come off with any regular oil-based makeup remover, but they also stay on for a week if you take good care of them, or even longer, to be honest. So I'm gonna do the C16s. I'm gonna do 2 of these guys, and I'm just going to flip this over and take 1 out. Okay, so now I'm gonna put it in between, or right on top, stack it in between that little gap that I have right there. There we go. It's so effortless. It just sticks right to it. All right, and here's the other gap. Is that not the easiest thing ever? Now I'm gonna switch over to my C12 because I want a shorter one right here. See that gap right here? See that? I'm gonna put it right there. And if you do make put one on wrong, you literally can just take it off. You have some playtime. And then I'm just gonna turn it over and fuse them. Okay, so there we go. So they are all on, and I like the placement of everything. And like I said, if I didn't, I could just take it off. You have some playtime, and then just replace it. Okay, so now I'm just gonna kind of use this. You don't need this, this is a little extra. I had some points, so I got this. You honestly don't need this, but I'm gonna be a little extra today and just dry my lashes. Okay, so now I'm going to get so you could just be done and put the waterproof sealant over top of it, but if you really want them to last longer, I have found that you get where is it? You get the Night Bond. So this is kind of like another super layer eyeliner kind of glue that you put over, and it really seals it in. And it's called Night Bond, and it makes them last for a really long time. So shake that bad boy up, and I'm going to put it just on the base like that underneath my eyelashes. And then I'm going to fuse them again to kind of smush that extra Night Bond glue through all the lashes, if that makes sense, rather than just putting it on. That's a tip. Rather than just putting it on like I see a lot of people and they just leave it on like that and let it dry. I'm gonna let it get a little tacky first and then smush it in with the with the tweezers. So this one is like an eyeliner tip. Okay, so let's zoom you guys in again. Come on in. All right. Okay, so now I'm going to apply it to the base, like so. Let me just get some more. It's kind of running low. So as you see, I'm just applying it right there. So you can see where you put it, it's adding like an extra layer of depth, kind of like eyeliner almost, but underneath. So this is gonna kind of hold them all together. And I always get like a little bit extra right there because that is where they start to come off first. So I'm just gonna do a little extra right there. Okay, so I'm gonna let that dry and get a little tacky. And then I'm going to fuse them together one more time. And throughout the week, like every day when you wake up, you can just kind of touch them up. If one is a little wacky, out of place after you've gotten up in the morning. I don't know, some of you guys are like crazy, if you're like a crazy sleeper and it's like, and then when you wake up, you can kind of just refuse them together. And also what's on my little tweezers here is kind of like a little tweezer condom, if you want to say. And you don't have to have that. It's just another extra thing. I've gotten very extra with my lashes because I've had them for over a year and I've just gotten all the fun extra things. So it kind of helps them not get stuck and adds some cushion, and it helps protect the lashes a little bit more with the cushion around it rather than a straight metal edge. Okay, so now I'm going to fuse them one more time at the base, and this, as you can see, because this is clear, you can actually see that the glue is being smushed, which is pretty cool. You know, it's like really bonding it in there. So it's not just sitting on the top. It's smushing that glue through every individual lash. Okay. So what I do, you don't have to do this, but what I do with these little tweezers is this. I'm going to hold it and then kind of fan out the lashes. So if you can see right here, I have a little bit like stuck together. So I'm gonna kind of just run them through like a brush. And right here. And I'm holding them down with the fuse wand because if I just did it like this, I'd be pulling at them. So this is just holding them down and then I can brush through. Get this side one more time. And this also, like if you have a little bit of like glue at the bottom, you kind of just press a little bit of pressure, and it like pulls the glue out. So now I have nicely separated, beautiful lashes. See? I mean, I love it. It's seamless, you can't see. No strip at the top that you can see. The bottom is just seamless underneath. I cannot feel these. I absolutely love them. Okay, so I guess I do use this a lot. I still think it's a little extra. I mean, you could just use your hand. So next is the sealant. The one that comes in the kit is not the one that I have. I've upgraded, of course, to the one that's called Glass. What it is it's a waterproof sealant, and so it makes them waterproof, and it also takes away that sticky tackiness, because if I go like this right now, my lashes are tacky and a little bit sticky, so you don't want like little dust particles or lint getting stuck on your lashes. So you definitely want The one in the kit works for sure, but this one obviously works a little bit better because I have upgraded. So this is what the tip looks like. It has a mascara wand with a little ball at the end. I like to start at the base here like that. You're really gonna obviously get where the glue is, like this. I see a lot of people just going like this, and you're really missing the base here. So you wanna get in, especially down here where you had all that glue. And then you wanna get on the top too. So I want to kind of put a whole seal on the front, the top and the bottom of waterproof protection. And that's kind of what I'm doing, creating a whole barrier. And this also makes them really shiny. So throughout the week, if you just want to add some more of this, it just adds that extra waterproof layer and some shininess. Okay, so here's my next tip. Don't just think you're done. Again, you want to smush it through, but I don't use this. I just use my fingertips and I kind of go like this, and you'll notice, if you can feel it, after I smush it down like this, they are completely silky. If you can feel it, it's like, it feels amazing. There is no sticky or tackiness to my lashes whatsoever now because I just added this stuff. Oh, I wish you could feel it. Here are my lashes. I love them, you guys. I've been using them, like I said, for over a year, and I will never go back. I love that you can change your lash map. I can have them longer or shorter or thicker, or I don't have to stack them if I don't want to. Okay, so that is it. So I have the subscription, which gives me lashes, and you can make it every week, every month. I do it once a month, and you can also decide how many lashes you want at a week or a month time. And as you stick to this, you will start to realize how many lashes you use within a week or a month, and you'll start to realize how many you want to get delivered to you and how frequently. And what's awesome about this, if you decide to take a break or you want more, you can just go on their website or their app, and you can just push back your next delivery date, which is great. And they always send you an email letting you know that your order is about to be fulfilled in a few days. So if you want to change your order, so I changed in between the B's and the C's a lot. The B's are the bolds, and I really like those sometimes. So I'll add a few B's to my order, or if I really want some long ones, I can add a few long ones for my next order. So you can always change it up, which is awesome. So I hope you guys like that. These are my beautiful Lashify lashes. I hope this helped you, and if you would like a discount code, it will be below, and you guys can get your kit and get going with your Lashify lashes. So thank you for watching. If you liked it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.